What's up, guys? Ben and Jordan here with another
Jordan.
season of CH Predicts. Yeah, not Jordan, not Caleb, the better Denicore. We've got two games now in CH Predicts. So we have Patriots Vikings as the first game, and then we're going to have the Niners and the Bears. So let's talk about the this game, which is New England versus Minnesota. And Jordan, the Vikings might actually be good this year. Like, no joke.
If they can find somebody other than Adrian Peterson to do all the work.
Well, they brought in Matt Castle to sort of solve their quarterback issue last year. Quarterback Patterson, who is his rookie season, looks to be very solid, explosive, a real playmaker, which is someone they missed. Because obviously they brought in Jennings, and he's just sort of like over the hump, really.
Field goes up, and it's good.
But I think that's always been, the NFC North has always been like a really competitive division, like between the Bears, the Packers, the Vikings, and the Lions. You just sort of never knew like who was going to come out.
It's competitive, but they're not good.
The Vikings always played second fiddle to the rest of those teams. But this year, the Bears defensively didn't look that great. We'll address that in the second half. They didn't look that great in the last game.
No.
And Green Bay, should be solid. They got kind of smoked by Seattle. They got smoked by Seattle in the first game, so we get to see them really perform well. So I think the Vikings should be up there. They don't have a super easy schedule, but they should win at least 9 or 10 games. And I guess New England, Jordan, they always sort of compete, but you don't really know again this year.
After they blew the lead to the Dolphins, I'm kind of wondering, Tom Brady, what are you like? Was it Tom Brady? Is he old now?
It's not really. They just, once again, the year before was the defensive line. This year is the offensive line. They don't look up to be up to snuff. And I mean, you have this constant problem. If Gronkowski's not healthy, who's going to get the receptions? It's going to be Amendola. They don't really have the stud deep wide receiver that those great Patriots teams used to have. And it's always been sort of a problem for them. They'll always compete in the AFC. But that being said, the AFC East this year is a lot better. The Dolphins are a lot better. The Jets look pretty good in their first game. The Bills obviously won in overtime. So, it's not going to be an easy cakewalk to the regular season where they can struggle, a little bit in the beginning to sort of get in shape at the end. They're going to have to, really stay competitive all year. But they have they definitely have. Well. When Brady's your quarterback, though, you have the personnel.
Fumble.
So as you see here, New England came back in this game and Castle fumbled there, so they really weren't able to get any points with the game-winning drive. So we're now in overtime here. You see Gronkowski is going to come up short here, so it's 4th and 1. So they decided to punt. It's an exciting overtime game, Jordan. I don't know if you're.
Yeah, I am captivated. Ooh, nice little toe touch there.
Yeah. By the way, another stat: the Patriots have actually won 11 straight games versus the NFC North in the last 12 seasons. Did not know that. Looked that up today. Very interesting. You see here Matt Castle trying to go for it on 3rd and 6, and just a little short on the play action pass there. I don't know why they didn't run the ball. I guess they were trying to get closer for the field goal.
They should have gone for the field goal.
Yeah, should have gone for the field goal, man. I've seen a lot of teams now. They don't even on 3rd down. They'll spike the ball in 1st, run the ball in 2nd, and then just kick the field goal on 3rd down, especially in overtime. Especially if you want to get past the punt. So New England gets the ball back. They win 16-13 in overtime. Close game. Another real scare for the people in New England. And coming up now, we got the Niners game.
Go 49ers, Jordan, hometown
you're
heroes.
You're a Niners fan. And
I'm only a Niners fan because I don't have a different team and I live in the Bay Area, and Caleb's a Niners fan, so I'm kind of guilty by association.
Yeah, fair enough. But, they've constantly been up there, but they haven't really won that Super Bowl that you would get from this team.
I think this year's the year that they're going to fall apart. Their O-line, not good. Everyone's getting arrested on the team.
They had a lot of drama as well. You had the issues with the coach, and then you had issues with players getting in trouble with the law. And really this year, let's just a list of players, by the way, that are free agents next year. Joe Staley, Frank Gore, Upati, Crabtree, Culliver, Hunter. That's a lot of their, real seasoned veterans are going to be free agents. They're not all going to re-sign. Especially Michael Crabtree, contract year, was really injured last year, just didn't really, look up to snuff. Yeah, so big year for San Francisco. They really got to do something this year, especially with the fact that Seattle looked good in their first game against Green Bay.
Yep.
They look like they're still top dog.
I think they're going to turn into a rely on the quarterback team, and if Kaepernick can't produce, I don't think they're going to be good.
Well, they can't lean on Gore anymore. They want to get his carries down. At some point, the injuries are going to pile up.
He's an oldie but a goodie.
Yeah, but you figured he's on the twilight of his career at this point, especially with running backs. And he's a high mileage running back, so if you're not Adrian Peterson, it's a little tough. And for the Bears, still trying to go through their new offense. And like I said, the NFC North is sort of a gauntlet. You don't really know who's going to come out. They lost sort of a tricky game to Buffalo in overtime.
That's
Didn't
embarrassing.
really play defense in that game, though, against the Bills, which is a little concerning, honestly. And I guess you always the same questions with the Bears. Really, is Jay Cutler going to stay healthy?
Yeah.
And other than Brandon Marshall and Forte, who's going to be a playmaker on offense?
Shouldn't have gotten rid of Devin Hester.
Yeah, they let Devin Hester walk. He's on who's he on now? The Ravens or something like that?
I think
he's on some other team.
Yeah, Falcons maybe.
Falcons, Ravens. I think he's on the Falcons. Falcons look good, by the way. So I think the Bears. I think the Bears are going to finish third in that division. I just don't. I see the Vikings going second. So San Francisco gets a win at home in their brand new stadium. Any final thoughts, Jordan, on either of those two games?
Roger Goodell fired by the end of the week.
You heard it there, folks. We'll see you later.